All right, we're almost there. Almost there. Hey, Dimitri, how are you? Good to see you. Give me a few. Oh, um, so we have YouTube is going, just making sure like I'm all set up. Let's see. Why is this not working? I don't know. So I'm going to share my screen as well today. So I'm doing something different, and I'm excited to do it. Uh, okay. All right. I think we're all set. I think we have everything. If I don't, that's okay. We're gonna just keep going. Um, so I hope you guys are all doing well. Um, hey everyone, and hey everyone. Um, I am going to get started. I just want to make sure I have everything and I'm not missing out on anything. I'm sorry for a few minutes delay, um, but I hope you do forgive me. So, okay. So welcome everyone. I am Naja Lee. I am so super happy to see everyone. Hi, 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 hi. Today is going to be a beautiful masterclass because I really want to talk about this topic, which is mastering stress, discovering your inner power, and creating lasting joy, basically designing your best life. And so today we're going to be really talking about that, diving deep in that. So I hope you have a notebook and pen or paper, take some scrupulous notes, and so that you can implement what we're going to do today, and I'm going to go over what we're going to do today. I'm also going to be sharing my screen. So majority of it, we're going to be sharing the screen and going through today's presentation. And also in today's presentation, we're going to do some practicum. Yes, so we're going to do some mindfulness technique. We're going to do some meditation technique. And so I'm super, super excited. We're going to dive really deep into understanding our life. So during this presentation, during this masterclass, I really want you to look at your life, like what's happening in your life, and not worrying about other people's life and how they do it and what it is. And no, like we're not going to even look at anyone. I want you to look at your individual life because you are the beacon of your life. Without you, there is no light, literally. Without you, there is no light. Therefore, we have to take care of the light that we carry in our life. Okay, we got to take care of the light that we carry in our life. And the more that we take care of this light, the brighter, the more expansive, and the more that we can do for others around ourselves, right? When the light is dim with stress, anxiety, and all this other stuff, we dim this light to the point where we're walking in darkness. And if you have ever been able to see the other side, like for me, I've seen, glimpses and really interesting sights on the other side when someone passes. And the first thing, one things that they always come to is it's dark. I don't know how to activate my light. And so that's why candles are very, very important and so forth. But you really want to work on your light. When you pass, your light like transcends in a very big way, especially when you're working on it over here. So now that you're here, let's work on your light, okay? All right, so before I start, I'm going to activate a sacred circle around this entire space at source speed of white light. Take a deep breath in, blow it out really hard. Take another deep breath in, blow it out. Activate a golden ray of light, superimpose it with a blue ray of light. I call in our guides. I call in our ancestors, those that walk with us on our mother's side, mother's father's side, father's mother's side, father's father's side, those of the highest light, the highest love. Step forward, and we call you in to help with the delivery of the information, the understanding, the insight, whatever. I'm a vessel today, and through this vessel, it will touch whoever is watching this on all platforms, and that this will internally help someone today. And so I close this out with Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right. All right. So let me really quickly um, get this. Make sure you have some water because we're going to need that. And just, all right. Just want to put that there. All right. So let's get into this. So right now, just make sure you have some water. Make sure you have your notes or your pen and paper. And let's dive into this masterclass. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's share screen. I hope you can hear me. Let me know because I'm just going to be flying through this, okay? All right. So let's share screen here. Great. Don't know what happened to that. Hold on, guys. Time's up on drive. Maybe I have to do it in save over this way. This is weird. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm sharing my screen. Start sharing. Okay, zero access to information. Is visible. This includes okay. Okay, so okay. Oh, okay. Wondering why it's not going. All right, guys. Oh man. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. Is that it? All right. Um, all right. All right. Can you guys see this? I hope so. I'm gonna go back. I don't know why it's doing this to me today. Okay. Sorry, guys. I am having such a hard time with this right now. But we will get through. We'll get through. Turn it this way for a second. Uh, oh, sorry. Mm, okay. Now, can we get to the presentation? That. All right, guys. I hope you can see that. I hope you guys can see that. Let me know. We're still here. Okay. So today we're talking about master stress, discover your inner power, and create lasting joy, designing your best life. So today, what are we achieving? The importance of inner power, understanding stress and its impact, connection of personal growth and fulfillment, and practical tips and strategies to implement immediately. That's what we're going to do. So why is this important to you right now? So looking at the correlation between your inner strength, your inner power, and health promoting behaviors in women and men, but especially in women with heart failure. Inner strength is a factor for mental health and well-being, and consequently a dynamic component of holistic healing. Health promoting behaviors are appropriate activities to improve health status and prevent the progression of the functional defect resulting from heart failure. The present study aimed to determine the correlation between inner strength and health promoting behaviors in women, especially with heart failure, referred to hospitals affiliated with the Shahid University of Medical Sciences in 2013. A direct significant correlation was found between inner strength in all dimensions of health promoting behaviors and overall promoting behaviors, as well as between all dimensions of inner strength to improve the level of health and well-being and reduce the cost of care services in women with heart failure. Close attention should be paid to developing and empowering their inner strength. So literally in this particular stats is like talking about how the importance of your inner power really helps with your health, your physical health, especially with women that are dealing with heart failure or heart attacks, etc. In Ayurveda, especially, we look at that correlation. If a person has a weak heart, if they have, problems with the valves of the heart, heart failure, the heart's not pumping, that means there's a lack of inner power. There's a lack of belief. There's a lack of inner strength. They don't want to be here. Literally, it's like the body in this area is responding to that particular heart chakra and the imbalance of that heart chakra. And because of that imbalance, it's like the heart is saying, the bad heart is saying, I really don't want to be here. It's exhausting. I'm not happy. Um, this is not this is not what I thought my life would be, and so forth. So it's responding to the aura, it's responding to the spirit soul of the person, it's responding in such a way that the manifestation is either heart failure, heart attacks, um, bad functions of the valves of the heart, it's not pumping, or the heart's enlarged, overworking itself to compensate, right? So this is why inner power is so important. You've got to develop, strengthen your inner power, which strengthens the heart, literally. Okay. So I found that very, very interesting, and I hope it's interesting to you. So why you are in the perfect place. So today, um, we are looking at you that you're ready for change, right? That's why you're here. You value personal growth, you seek balance, you desire connection, and you want results in your life, right? So this is why, we do conferences, webinars, seminars, all kind of stuff. We are looking to improve our life, and really have the tools to help us through life, right? And so I definitely would love for you to stay till the end for an exclusive offer, because you're here on this live today with me on this web. So let's keep going. So who is this for? Um, this this program, this masterclass is for anyone that's a high achiever, feeling overwhelmed by stress and seeking balance. Um, Person that's driven, individuals that are driven, looking to unlock their inner power and potential. Is for change makers, desiring to create more fulfilling and joyful life. And also for anyone that's ready to invest in personal growth and well-being. and wanting to learn practical strategies to manage stress and enhance their overall life satisfaction. So, who am I? Right? Who is this? This is a question I get. Like, who are you? Like, why should I listen to you? So, just a quick intro about myself. I'm Najim K.A.L.I. I was born in Toronto, Canada, and I live in the United States. I am a mom of one. I am an auntie of many, literally, and I am a lover of art, architecture, the beach, traveling. I love those things, right? I love languages. I speak other languages as well, including Spanish. I speak some Arabic and also Hindi, right? Well, I'm getting better at my Hindi, so um, we'll see where that goes, right? But more, I'm doing practice. I'm in practice. So with that, I've been on this path for a very, very long time, for over 20 plus years. I would say, like, from the moment I started realizing certain things or seeing certain things from the age of between 5 and 7, seeing other beings in my room, and experiencing that. Reading the Bible and having this curiosity for understanding the world around me. But what happened was I first got into modeling. You can look at, if you want to really find out, you can Google or whatever if it's up. But I went into modeling and into acting. I've done several movies and shows, um, and then went into fashion. I went to school for fashion, went to school for fashion design, art illustration. That's why I love art so much. I draw a lot, I paint. Um, and got into that and covering shows. I did for several years Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, reported on those shows through my company called Gosh About, and and did some shows for B, covering their shows and so forth. I've done a lot. And then um, during that whole time, because of being in the industry, I really got a pull for, like, I didn't want to do. I didn't like what I was seeing. I got tired of, like, the things that I was experiencing or witnessing, and it was just a pull of it's fun, it's great, but the energy and the people behind the scenes was not what I liked. I didn't like being in the an environment. I felt like a change was happening. And so usually in my downtime, I was just studying on different religions, such as Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, Catholicism, Christianity. I studied those, I read their books, and really immersed myself in each one of them and really transformed into the spiritual journey that I'm on, and really tapping into the gifts that I have, and including intuitive tarot readings, healing. I loved Ayurveda, went to school, became an Ayurvedic practitioner, Ayurvedic doctor, and just really like getting into this world, which really helped me to understand me and understand the illness that I was carrying, which is a sickle cell anemia, and how to really handle that on a bigger scale. And so it evolved. I've written a couple books, which is one is K.A.L.I, a lot of you know, Kill Anxiety, Live Immensely. And then I did a new one that will be coming out, which is Bright, um, Bright Insight. So um, I really I really love this path that I'm on, and dove into Reiki, and then taking all that, um, being initiated into Melchizedek, being initiated into um, several Hindu or Hindi philosophies, if you want to say it like that, and my gurus, and just really um, stepping into this space in, such as Paramashivoham, Mahaparmashivoham. I've done all that and more. And so when it comes to understanding, I guess, the mind, the body, and really seeing what is essential or needed, and it just flows out of me. It's just a river flowing out of me. It comes really natural and easy for me. And I love doing seva, meaning seva, Sanskrit or a Hindi word of service. And I love being of service to others, sharing my knowledge, and share my knowledge really helps me in my alignment, in my purpose that I'm here. So I am addicted to spiritual growth and spiritual expansion. And with that, I have a huge library walking with me, right? Whether I want to download it or I can grab it on a shelf or something. And when I say down from the universe, that walks with me. And so um, this is a side of me that I really don't talk about because a lot of people get caught up, which has happened a lot of times with, oh my gosh, you're a model, an actor, even I've seen your movies and da da da. It gets like out of hand sometimes, but that's what I did for a long time and slowly transitioning into what I do today, which I really, really love and I enjoy. So that being said, this is why you should listen to me. So let's get into it. So what are the essentials? What's the essentials when it comes to this? So the agenda is this. Stress means I need rest. Literally, when your body is stressing out or you feel stress, literally it is time to pause. Your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul is saying, I need rest. Okay. So imagine a life you're not just you're not just successful, but truly fulfilled, right? A life where stress is manageable and inner peace is your constant companion. That life is within your reach. Today, we're going to explore how to master stress, discover your inner power, and design the life that you want. And in the next hour, we're going to dive into the root causes of stress for driven, high achievers, change makers, ones who are desire change in their life, and equip you with practical tools today to manage it and guide you on a journey of self-discovery. So you'll learn how to harness your inner power to create lasting joy and fulfillment. That's what we're doing. So let's understand stress and its impact. So I'm following on both ends here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, okay. And I got my notes. So let's get into this part so that I cover this for you guys. So literally what I want to explain is that many of us have reached a pinnacle of success, right, in our life, right? Whether you're on top of your game, but or you're reaching, you've covered several levels, but is something missing? Are you trading your well-being for achievement? You're not alone. Many people are. A lot of us are when we enter the game, literally the game of life that is here. Doesn't mean it's our life, but it's a game, a software that's been rotating consistently, right? That you have to jump in and do. What does that mean? Pay the bills, you mean cover your head, cover your body, right? House, clothes, car, food, chill, whatever else, whatever that impact is for you. You're not alone. We're all in that. So countless of high achievers, countless of driven individuals, change makers, so forth, find themselves caught in a relentless pursuit of success. leaving their inner peace and their fulfillment behind them. And so the problem is basically the constant pressure to perform, the constant to-do list, endless. It just doesn't stop, right? And the fear of missing out can create a cycle of stress and burnout. This relentless pace can erode your confidence, strain your relationships, and hinder your ability to enjoy the fruits of your labor because you have it. We don't celebrate our milestones. Like we don't do that. It has to be this huge, 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 like Mount Everest milestone to say, oh my God, I reached it. I did it. We don't look at the steps getting there and really celebrating each step. We don't do that. So I want you to imagine a life where you're not just successful, but you're truly fulfilled. A life where stress is manageable and inner peace is your constant companion. That life is within your reach. And today, we're going to explore how to master stress. Okay. So let's get into this part, the high achiever, the paradox. We often celebrate the hustle and grind. That's what we're all doing. Did you hustle for it? Did you grind for it? It looks like it magically happened overnight. You must have been like in the dungeon, like grinding. But what's the cost of that? Right? What's the cost of that for you? Look at within your life right now. So let's talk about this paradox. The more successful you become, the more pressure you feel to maintain or exceed your accomplishments. This constant push can lead to a vicious cycle of stress and burnout. Let's look at the next step, which is the effects of this stress, right? Which is the physical and emotional. Um, Beyond the obvious challenges, stress can manifest in very surprising ways, and it can impact your physical health, leading to issues such as lack of sleep or sleep disturbances, weakened immune system, and chronic pain. Emotionally, it can lead to irritability, anxiety, even depression, and in many cases recently, in the past 5 years, I would say, especially with that pandemic, it has led to suicide. Okay, can't keep up. This feeling of I can't keep up. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. And so let's look at the stress response to that, right? Because stress does respond. When faced with challenges, our bodies activate a fight or flight response. While helpful in short bursts, right? It could be like a little bit of, okay, I got to move out the way because something's coming at me, right? Or you're doing something to protect yourself. But when it's chronic stress, can overwhelm the system, leading to a cascade of negative effects, such as, um, you know, chronic pain, bone pain, arthritis, weakened immune system, right? Many people are even going into finding a tumor, heart attack, cancer, something's going on. If you look at, for example, people who are in war, like what we're going on today, whether it's Palestine, Israel, um, and so forth, Russia, etc., right? If you look at the civilians that are going through torture, starvation, different things of that nature, there is a thing that the body does, which is a fight or flight response. This is what stress does to the body. And what you'll see when they have been tortured over and over, they're starving, they're being attacked mentally and physically, emotionally and physically. It's nonstop attack, attack, attack. The body at some point, right, especially if it's constant, the body at some point goes into a fright look, right? You'll see their eyes are very wide, right? Like it can't close. They're staring out into the abyss. right? This is extreme cases of how stress will respond to the body, right? It will eat within itself. It's not getting the nutrition it needs. It will turn onto the body and start feeding whatever reserves, whatever it is. And you'll see like this really malnourished skeleton of a frame of a body happening, like easily, quickly. Um, and then the mind, it has a trouble of staying in this spacing of life, meaning it can't differentiate what's really real life if they're in a safe zone or they're still in the torture chambers of that. A lot of prisoners talk about um, Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay is known for that, right? That type of torture. And the mind is so unstable, right? Where it cannot decipher or cipher what is safe, real reality, like you're safe now, and oh my God, flip back to I'm gonna be tortured. I gotta escape. I gotta be good. I gotta be. You'll see this flip back and forth. Those are extreme cases of stress response, right? So I wanted to give you a visual of what the body does because of it's in a fight or flight response in a very extreme way, right? Where most people, when they come out of that, they wish they were just, they just killed them off and dead instead of going through that, right? Because it takes years and many don't come back from it because of that, how the stress response is. So let's continue. I really want you to look at that. So I want to show statistics on this. This is really important. And I'm going to be reading from Forbes Health, Stress Statistics and Facts for 2024, U.S. Stress Statistics, and this comes from the American Psychological Association. So let's look at that. And so that you really see like, this is like, stress itself is a pandemic, okay? So according to APA, American Society, Sociological Association, Stress in America, in 2022 survey results, money is a major source of stress for about 66% of adults. 57% stating current expenses such as basic needs, food, shelter, rent, etc., as their main source related stress, right? Money related stress. The remaining 43% of this group stated that saving for the future is their main source of money related stress. This alone, money is the biggest stress, right? Because it feels like it's never enough. It feels like you have to continuously go, 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 go. And this also puts you in a stress mode. So now you're not thinking clearly and you're not able to really calculate your well-being because right now you're in survival mode. When you go into continuing into 2022, approximately 75% of US adults feel that violence and crime is significant source of stress in their lives. So maybe abusive relationships, abuse at work, right? And just their environment, the community that they live in, hearing gunshots every day, someone getting robbed, you are walking in danger zone, drug affiliated, type of environment. You are in basically a daily war zone of survival. And then we go into around 34% when we look at this other one for 2022. 34% adults reported feeling that stress is completely overwhelming for them on most days. Most days, right? They feel they can't function. They're not able to do the basics, right? They're not able to focus on something long enough to complete it. And that's because the mind is stressed out, the body is following through that. And so sitting still, sitting at a desk, sitting in front of a computer, or trying to do literally work or trying to wash the dishes or cook some food is very, very overwhelming. And then you have, again, in 2022 survey, that 21% of US adults reported experiencing forgetfulness. 20% report an inability to concentrate, and 17% report difficulty making decisions as a result of stress. Like, these are the results, okay, of what stress does. Forgetfulness, right? You can't concentrate, it's too hard. 5 minutes is too much, right? And difficulty making decisions. You can't feel like you can't make the right decision, can't decide. Now, when we look worldwide, like in other countries, there is a survey called the Gallup survey data, and they looked at 122 countries, and out of that, 41% of adults experiencing a lot of stress. Compared to other countries, like such as Afghanistan currently has the highest reported stress level of 68%, which is not too far behind the US at 53%. Now we're looking at a global scale. Afghanistan, we understand that, right? What has happened over there, what continuously happens over there. According to the 22 survey from Pew Research Center, 29% of US parents report that being a parent is stressful most of the time, if not all the time. And that's why you'll see this change nowadays of people not wanting to have kids. They're not bringing that in. It's too much. Can't handle it. Can't do that no more, right? Having one, but to have more than one is like, no, how am I going to survive? How are we going to do this? Like, it's too overwhelming. It's not what it used to be back in, the early 1800s, early 1900s, where having children and really multiplying was the best thing ever, a very happy thing. Now it's not a happy thing. It's like, no, I can't. I can hardly take care of myself is a lot of the answers that you would get. And so also last thing, in a 2018 study in the UK, regarding stress levels for that year, 74% of people reported feeling stressed. They were overwhelmed and unable to cope. This is where stress literally can take you past depression into feeling very suicidal. And so forth. So you can look that up even further and check that out. But really looking at the importance of taking care of yourself, really handling stress is really, really important before you can even approach inner power. We gotta master the stress. So let's look at the approach right now. So this, good. Okay. So my approach is important to achieve these outcomes because I offer comprehensive solution, I focus on practical application, and I tailor my approach. And what that means is, like, I'm looking at what's the main cause, the core. And with my approach is that I'm looking at the individual. There are a lot of other courses and other techniques, but I think with what I do, it's all about looking at you and your life and how that life is in order to really design something that's going to really help you. And I believe, like, that's the way to go. If you look at medicine today, healthcare today, everybody's put in a box. I really don't like that, especially my own experiences of with working and dealing with healthcare. It's really, 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 really different. So, mastering stress, let's look at some practical techniques. We're going to look at mindfulness and meditation, time management strategies, and physical well-being. So, I want us to go into um, a meditation technique. And so, I really highly recommend meditation because meditation is necessary to ground the mind, ground the body, ground your emotion. Um, I'm just pulling up something here. And when you are able to ground these first, then you can actually step forward, right? Because the mind right now, when you wake up in the morning, it's at a stillness until what you do first. So when you wake up in the morning, you may be reaching for your phone. I say, don't do that. I know it's can be difficult because you're thinking about all the things I have to do. But I really recommend if you can just do 5 minutes, don't reach for the phone first. Just lay still. Open your eyes and lay still. That is going to help settle the mind. You just open your eyes and lay still and focus on your breath, focusing on your breath. So I want us to look at a technique today. And let me just explain this part. So often we overlook in a fast-paced world of business, in our life, mindfulness and is powerful tool for managing stress. So we're going to explore a simple meditation technique that you can incorporate today on a daily routine to increase focus, reduce anxiety, and improve your overall well-being. And this is like a 5-5-5 breathing method, basically. Um, and this is easy to implement and can be done anytime, anywhere. If you're at work, do this. If you're at home, do this. It helps calm the mind, reduce stress, and bring you into the present moment, which you want. So if you are on a chair like I am currently, I want you to put your feet flat on the ground, right? Let your feet touch the ground and sit up nice and tall. Just relax. You can close your eyes and just relax your body. Just close your eyes and relax. It's all good. So how this technique goes, you're going to inhale for 5 seconds. You're going to hold the breath for 5 seconds. And then you're going to release the breath for 5 seconds. Super easy. Okay, so let's try it. Let's take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try it again. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold the breath. Focus. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to explain when you're inhaling deeply, you're pulling that air through your nose and you're focusing on filling up your lungs. When you get to 5, you're going to hold the breath, and this is about feeling still and calm within while you're holding the breath. And when you're releasing the breath, you are imagining releasing all the tension and stress from the body. So let's try it again. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Don't get upset. It's all right. Look at it from a state of clouds are passing by. And clouds, that's what they do. They keep on going slowly. So if your mind wanders, it's just another cloud and it will pass by. Just gently bring your focus back to your breath. That's all you got to do. No stress, no being up yourself or anything. Just allow the cloud to pass. All right. So I want you to utilize this every day if you can, especially when you're feeling stress coming on, anxiety coming on, you're feeling irritable, and to get you back into peace, make sure your feet are grounded on the floor or in the earth, wherever you are, and just do the 5-5-5 breathing method, okay? This meditation technique, 5-5-5 breathing method. All right, so let's go to the next one that we're going to do, which is mindfulness. And so this technique is called the 3-3-3 grounding method, okay? 3-3-3 grounding method. This technique is designed to quickly ground you into the present moment. It's perfect when you feel stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed. So I'm going to read off how this works, and then we're going to do it. So the first step, we're going to pause and breathe. So we're going to take a deep breath in, hold for a moment, exhale slowly, and let the body relax, like what we did in 5-5-5 technique. And then I want you to look around your surroundings. And you're going to identify 3 things you can see, and then you're going to listen to 3 things you can hear, and then you're going to identify 3 things you can touch, okay? After that, as you identify, you're going to allow yourself to fully experience. And this pulls your mind away from worries and back into the present moment. Okay, so let's try it together. I hope you're seeing this. I hope everyone's seeing this because I am so like blocked out right now from things. um, okay, don't worry about that. We'll okay, there we go. We'll get into it. Okay. All right, so let's do the 5-5-5. So take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, slowly look around your environment right now. And I want you to identify 3 things you can see. I want you to notice the details, notice the color, and notice the shapes. So go ahead, do that right now. Look around, identify 3 things that you can see. Okay, I got my 3 things. Now, I want you to listen. 3 things you can hear. Focus on the sounds around you, whether they are close or distant. Go for it. Okay. Now, identify 3 things you can physically touch, you can physically feel. It could be the ground underneath your feet. You can count that as 1. It could be the fabric of clothes you're wearing, right? 2. Or the warmth of your hands or the coldness of your hands. right? I want you to identify 3 things you can physically feel, right? Physically feel, right? Like I'm feeling my table, feeling my chair. So go ahead and just fully experience them, fully engage in that. Awesome. So the benefits of 333 grounding is basically again to reduce anxiety, refocuses your mind, and enhances your awareness of bringing you back into the present moment, right? It's quick, it's effective, and great practice for mindfulness throughout your day. So great job. Great job, everyone. All right. So now that we've done that, let's get back to the next part, which is um, time management. And we're going to talk about the Pomodoro technique. If you've never heard of it, now you have. Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro is an Italian word which means tomato. And this is a time management technique, right? And I think this will be really great for you guys. I was taking out my notes for this, so I can talk to you about it. So this was created by a man named Francesco Cirillo, and he created this technique and named it after his tomato-shaped timer that was in his kitchen. And so this is really interesting, and let's just get into it. Um, is a time management method that helps you to stay focused and productive by breaking up work into short time intervals called pomodoros with breaks in between. So basically how this work is you're going to choose a task off your list, maybe you have it already written down. Choose a task that you want to work on. It can be anything that you need to work on, whether it's studying, working on a project, household chores, whatever. And then you're going to set a timer. You can use your phone, set a timer for 25 minutes. And this is your first Pomodoro, right? Pomodoro. You're going to focus solely on your chosen task during this time, avoiding all distractions. Literally just for 25 minutes. I've seen some other people do like increments of 20 or increments of 15 minutes. But his technique is 25 minutes, and you're going to just focus on that. We're not looking at, oh, I'm going to spend an hour doing this. We're not looking at, oh, let me put 2 hours into this, because we just go all over the place. It's so simple. It's 25 on the timer, and that's it. You focus on it. And then you're going to work until the timer rings. You're going to work consistently on your task until the timer goes off. If a distraction comes up, you got to jot it down and get back to work. So say the phone rings, you're not going to answer it. You got to write down the phone ring. That means what? A call came in, I will look at it after my 25 minutes. Someone, I don't know, mail got dropped off and it's there. If you're in the midst of your 25, you write it down, check the mail after my 25 minutes and so forth, right? After the 25 minute rings, you're going to take a 5-minute break. The timer rings, take a break. You got to stand up, you go to stretch, you got to grab a snack or a drink, or do something relaxing to reset your mind. That's the key to this, right? Where you get to reset your mind, all right? Like you do with a toy. It goes, you wind it, it stops, right? And then when you're ready, you wind it up again. Literally, it's like the mind, right? So you take that 5-minute break and do whatever you want with it. But the thing is about taking a rest, relaxing and taking a rest. Now, the fifth step of this is you're going to repeat the process. So after you do 4 pomodoros, right? 4 25-minute work sessions. Then you will take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. And you're going to use that time to recharge before starting another round. Literally, you probably will get most of your stuff done within 2 sets of that of pomodoros within 2 hours, literally. And you may have the rest of the day. Literally, this helps you to improve your focus, manage time efficiently, and prevent burnout. By working in short bursts, you maintain high levels of productivity while also taking care of your mental and well-being with regular breaks. That's the key. The American or the world way of working has really created burnout, and we've been holding on to this structure for way too long, right? Where people are getting fed up, people quit, people do whatever because it's not enough breaks in the day. So jobs need to really implement this. Don't you agree? Let me know. Of 25 minutes, get your task done, take a 5-minute break, go again next 25, take a 5-minute break, next 25, take a 5-minute. More breaks are needed because the body needs to reset itself, right? Re-energize itself, right? Realign itself. When you go, and you only have one break, which they call lunch, right? You may have a 30-minute lunch or a 60-minute lunch. That doesn't do nothing. If you've ever noticed your body after you have lunch at work and then you have to go back to work, you're not functioning the same way like you did from morning to lunch. If you notice that, let me know, right? There's something shifts, right? Because the body is like, I am done. By the 4th hour, literally, most people are done working. The body is done. The mind is done. But something, why? Because we have a hammer or a whip or a clock on us where it's like, gosh, I got to keep going. I have another 4 hours or I have another 6 hours to go. You've got to take breaks and don't feel ashamed of taking breaks. You've got to take breaks. So if you're an entrepreneur, create that within your system. Literally create it in your system so that you get the best out of you in a short period of time. Okay? All right. Let me know what you guys think of that. I'd love to know. And then the last but not least is your physical well-being, exercise, right? Nutrition, eating right. I suggest really understanding what you should eat. I offer Ayurvedic consultation, Ayurveda, which is the study of life, basically, study of your well-being. It's a knowledge of health in a holistic way and learning what your particular body needs to eat in order to function at its best, understanding the time frame it needs for your body type. Like most of us are just doing what our parents did for us and we just continue it, right? And not understanding why the body is breaking down or going through certain phases, that we have to also change with the phases that the body is doing. And so that's understanding what to properly eat to help your body function at its ultimate best, how much sleep you need, right? How much exercise you need. Knowing that is very, very helpful to maintaining the physicality of your temple. Okay. So it's very important. And then, did I do it? Okay. So let's go into tackling stress is, just to let you know, tackling stress first is important to access and align to your inner power. Now that we've tackled the stress, we can go into discovering our inner power. So let's go, let's go, let's go. So we're going to to look at the steps to inner power, which is we're looking at self-awareness, self-knowledge. Who are you? Overcoming limiting beliefs, building resilience, and cultivating gratitude. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Okay, so let me get into that. Let's see what I got here. I don't know what's going on today. My computer is just like totally not wanting to function. Okay. Okay. So let's break this down, which I want to do. Self-awareness. Okay. So with self-awareness or self-knowledge is really understanding who you are, understanding what your values are, right? Do you know what your values are? Do you know what your strengths are? Do you know what your weaknesses are? I always, like a lot of times we hear people talk about, oh, having value. What are values, right? What is this? What does it mean to have value? Meaning what's important to you? What is the structure of you, of who you are? So an example of value would be integrity, right? Which is if this is you, if this is you, which is the commitment to being honest and having strong moral principles, even when it's challenging. Like, are you the type of person, no matter what, will stick to their integrity, have integrity? So, like something like my guru talked about of for your if you're when you're working on yourself, having integrity means that you will stick to it for yourself. So for example, I remember we were doing a consecutive of yoga at a certain time in the morning. This was like 4 a.m. was a start, but we would get wake up calls at 3 o'clock, 3:30. And so in each of the groups, someone would be responsible for waking us all up, right? Giving us a ring. And remember how hard that was for me. But he said something that struck me, which is have integrity for yourself. If you're going to be committed to this, stay with it for yourself. Have integrity for yourself, for the principles that you are creating. And so I remember it didn't matter what time I would go to bed. That call came in at 3, usually around 3:30, and I will roll out of bed, hit the shower, right? Because we had to uh in this way, you shower, you gussle, you do abhyanga, you do all these things. There's several steps of what we do in the morning, clear out the nose, clear out the mouth, clear out, you do all this, you dress in white, and then you go and do your yoga. After yoga, we did prayer. After prayer, then you start our day. So by the time 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock comes, I'm already done, and then I start my day. And so having integrity to stick with it for you. This is not about other people. This is about for you, right? You start there. So that's an example. So what are your values, right? What are your values? For other people, it may be growth, maybe respect, or maybe the balance of my life, harmony, having harmony in my life, and so forth. And then I want you to look at your strengths, right? Part of self-awareness is also understanding your strengths and weaknesses. What are your strengths, right? Mine is creativity, right? Thinking outside the box is something that I love doing. That's part of my strength. It's easy, comes easy to me. Um, for other people, could be problem solving, right? I can see the issue. I know what to do step by step by step, the practical, effective solution. There are some people who are really good at that. Now, look at what your 5 weaknesses are. What are your weaknesses? For some, it's procrastination. For others, it's perfectionism. Others, it's overthinking. What are yours? List them out. Knowing your strengths and knowing your weaknesses It's going to help you build your foundation of your inner power, that you will know, okay, this is what I'm really good at. I'm not great at this, but I am willing to improve it. I am willing to do it, because now you know what they are. They're in front of you. You've written them down. You see it. You know it. Now you have no excuse. You can improve it. It doesn't mean you'll improve everything overnight. It doesn't mean you have to do all of it. It's about picking one of those weaknesses and say, okay, let me improve on it. What does that look like? What do I have to do? Maybe, get some books on it. Let me read upon it. Let me take a class on it. Make me be more aware of it. This is part of the awareness. Okay. So you're recognizing these things, right? Recognizing what is happening um, within yourself, what these are. The next step is looking at overcoming limiting beliefs. What are your limiting beliefs? Do you know? Do you know what your limiting beliefs are? Write them down. If you don't know, ask yourself, and yourself will give you those answers. Ask yourself. Take the moment to ask yourself, right? Um, and so another way to recognize or to find out is to recognize negative thought patterns that you are having, right? Again, this is being into mindfulness, paying attention to your thoughts throughout the day. Notice any reoccurring thoughts that you may be having and triggers. What's triggering your stress, right? Or the challenges or the setbacks, right? Sometimes a person energy can trigger stress. And that's telling you right there and then, your body, your mind saying, yo, I don't think it's a good alignment right here. Let me step away from that and really look at how to understand this trigger I'm having. This person stressed me out. Some people stick at a job that is stressing them out. It triggers them. But because of money and livelihood, they stay with it and really eating out their core to stay with it. That is unhealthy, but it's a pattern that you're doing. Now you have to decide, I need to really change this pattern because it's affecting me in a very bad way, right? So really looking at what do you say to yourself during the day? What are the thoughts that run, right? Are you putting yourself down, or are you uplifting yourself? What are the words that are coming in? Or the little silent, oh, you ain't all that great. Like, how fast do you stop that thought? How fast do you stop that thought is the question. So, next part of this is when a negative thought happens or a limiting belief happens, I want you to challenge it. Yes, because limiting beliefs have a way, like I look at them like little entities sometimes. They have a way of pushing. Like, a little child will push you. You tell them no, and, don't touch that. But somehow they creep up and touch it anyway. Those are limiting beliefs. They act like that. And you have to be mama or papa and be like, oh, hell no, let me challenge you, right? So challenge those thoughts, those negative thoughts that are coming, right? Um, so if something comes in and they say, oh, you always fail at that. You're not good at that. You turn around to yourself and like, is this really true? Who said so? Who are you to tell me that? You will see so quickly the mind will be, oh shit, let me stop. Because you're challenged a thought now. And then you quickly replace it, right? Replace it with an empowering affirmation, right? What can you think of? What are the successes you've had? Like if the thought is you fail all the time, fuck you. No, excuse my French. I am successful. I succeeded in this. And you start listing out all the things you succeeded in. Change it quickly. Change it quick. Don't sit in it. Change it quickly, right? So replacing these thoughts with empowering affirmations is key, right? So a negative thought say, I'm not good. I am so good enough. I am capable and worthy of success in my life. I am more than enough in my life, right? If somebody says, I always makes mistake, this thought that comes in, I learn and grow from every experience is the empowering affirmation. I learn and grow from every experience. Use the present tense when you're talking. I am confident. I am resilient. I am powerful, right? I am successful because it is. It is. It's true. You just, what you're doing is slapping the negative limiting beliefs away. Like, stop, move, right? Is what you're doing. And just be consistent with it. Repeat it every day. Repetition is key in this. You got to repeat it because these are old softwares running underneath. Just like a computer, you have softwares running, you don't even notice. Same on your phone, you have apps running silently. You have these silent or very low vibrational softwares that are running. So you have to repeat daily and throughout the day just to knock them, right? Um, and that's how you challenge them, that's how you overcome them, and that's how you remove them. And another part is, building resilience. This is what we're doing as part of building resilience as we're doing this, because um, when you practice and do it constantly, you build resilience. And then you want to cultivate gratitude. So always saying that you're thankful, I'm grateful. I am grateful for today. Something that I suggest everyone do is at the end of your day, write down 5 things you're grateful for in that day. And this helps you to focus on the positive of that day, right? Focus on what was so beautiful, so gratitudinal for you that day, right? And you start cultivating. So in your notebook, you write down 5 every day, 5 things in that day that you're grateful for. Like today, I'm grateful for Najim's live masterclass. You can write that down. I'm grateful for learning inner power. I'm grateful for learning how to master my stress. You understand? I'm grateful for the food that I ate today. What did you eat today? I had sushi. I had whatever it is, right? Just really writing down, these are the celebration of small wins that you're doing with gratitude. 5, gratitude every day. What are you grateful for? Okay. And this is how you cultivate inner power. And you do this every day, you're going to see a mental transformation, literally, mentally transforming yourself, right? So, another way you can do is visualize. Visualize is such a big thing. Visualize yourself with the outcome that you desire. Always visualize yourself with the outcome you desire is in the positive, and then be grateful for it. Say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gratitude for this. I'm grateful for achieving that, whatever that is, right? This establishes confidence within yourself, peace within yourself, and success. Success mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I mean, it is manifesting, but you've already have it within. So you're grateful for it, and it builds this. So, and then track your progress, right? Last thing, track your progress in your journal, right? Keeping a journal documenting of your progress with this, all right? Consistency is key to this, consistency. And this is about creating lasting joy, right? So creating lasting joy, when you're doing this with inner power and you got in your inner power and you're working on your inner power, you're finding your purpose. You're discovering your purpose gives life and meaning and directions, just like a map. You know now what you're here to do. It will be shown to you. If you don't know what your purpose is, when you are working and mastering your stress and working on your inner power, it is revealed to you what your purposes. It comes through. It does. Guaranteed. I'm guaranteeing this. Yes, it does. Um, and that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So success without purpose can feel empty. So exploring, identifying your core values, aligning your actions with what truly matters to you, discovering your purpose gives your life meaning and direction. So this is part of step one of that, of creating a lasting joy. The next part is building strong relationships. First relationship is you. There's no other relationship until you have a relationship with yourself. Then is with others. Then is with your tribe and community. Do you see the steps here? First, second, third. First is you. Human connection is essential for lasting happiness, but that human connection starts with you first. You connecting with you, right? Important. And so nurturing then relationships comes easier because you've nurtured yourself first, right? You've practiced active listening to yourself first, those voices, how you're feeling every day. You're doing that first. You're giving back, as people say, give back to the community. You give back to you first. You cannot give to anyone else without giving to you first, right? Because you're draining the vessel, right? They say with the glass of water, the water is in is you, but then you're given to everybody else and the water becomes empty. The glass becomes empty of water. Where's you? No, you got to pour into you first. Pour into you first. And then celebrating your successes, every milestone, right? Oftentimes, we're just looking at the next goal, the next thing. Like I was saying, if you saw my video, the next, the next, the next, the next, and forgetting to celebrate what is current, what's happened right now, right? So it's important to recognize and appreciate your wins, your accomplishments. Celebrating successes boosts your mood and reinforces positive behaviors. And those positive behaviors is it helps you to remember what you did. How did I get to that first win? When you celebrate it, you happen to look back and see, how did I do it to get to the next win? And then when you get to the next win, then you reinforce it by, how did I get to that next win? What did I do? You reinforce to yourself, I got here, I did it. Okay, let me look, let me write it down. And then I can do it again. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. But at each point, you're celebrating that win to reinforce those positive behaviors, right? When you don't, you just go and you forget everything. And then you look back and you're just like, oh, wow, how did I get here? How did this happen? And you've heard this from so many people, from celebrities, your favorite musicians, like my head was just in the grind and the grind. And then I looked up and I'm like, oh, wow, I'm here. And I don't know how, I just don't remember. It just happened. What? No, you didn't take the time to celebrate even a small win. So celebrate your wins. Continuous learning and growth, right? A growth mindset is essential for long-term happiness. You got to continue growing. You got to continue expanding the mind. It doesn't stop growing. It needs nourishment all the time. This fuels a sense of purpose and fulfillment, right? So the benefits of lifelong learning, stepping out of your comfort zone, embracing new challenges. This is necessary, right? To grow and expand and move to the next level and move to the next level of your growth, right? Without that, you come to crossroads where you feel stuck. And I hear this from a lot of people, like, I feel stuck. I feel like I don't know what to do. And to give you an example, like there are people who on the race of, I want to become a millionaire. They become a millionaire and then they feel lost. They feel so lost. They feel like, okay, I did this and what's next? I don't know what to do. And there's a cycle of anxiety, depression that happens, sadness that happens. Like they have it and it's like, wow, like you have it, you did it, but they don't feel it. They don't feel fulfilled. They don't know what their purpose is. They don't know what to do next. And they're fumbling in the air trying to figure out what to do next. And that is because you didn't take a moment, right? You didn't continue learning within. You learned the progress and the processes of what it is you need to do to get to those millions, but you left you out, literally. You left yourself out, your soul, your spirit. And so, the spirit would step back and be like, all right, we'll do, okay, cool. And this will be in this pause mode until you turn around and be like, oh my God, I left you. Like, what, how did I do that? Right? But I would say a lot that I've achieved are in this moment of, I don't know what to do next. And so they'll try to pick other things on the outside of them. And they don't realize actually it's the inside of you, dude. It's the inside of you. So expanding, learning about yourself is very important, right? You've learned today valuable tools to manage stress. I think I've given you guys everything I can think of, um, of personal growth, expanding your opportunities. Um, yep, the benefit of personal growth, right? Lifelong learning, new challenges promotes continuous self-improvement. As you acquire new skills and knowledge, you grow more confident and capable, expanding your potential and self-awareness, right? Increase resilience. You're stepping outside your comfort zone. You're facing and overcoming challenges, right? Which strengthens your ability to adapt to change, handle stress, and bounce back from setbacks really quickly, and enhance creativity and innovation, embracing new experiences, stimulates creativity. When you challenge yourself with unfamiliar tasks, you develop fresh perspectives and innovate solutions which can benefit both your personal and professional life. And this leads to expanded opportunities. I think that's what um, I was saying here, expanded opportunities. um, Lifelong learning opens doors to new opportunities. By acquiring new skills, you become more versatile and competitive, increasing your chances for career advancement and personal success. So what does that mean? When you are working on yourself within, also you're working on yourself on the outside. It simultaneous. When you work within you, right? They always talk about, I was just working on myself and then all these things start happening on the outside. Yeah, because you have decided to grow within yourself first, right? So these new opportunities start to expand because you've chosen to learn, continues to learn about yourself and grow. And so stronger connections happen. So the benefit of that is engaging in new learning experiences and challenges helps you connect with like-minded individuals. So you start attracting like-minded individuals that are also on the same path with you, right? They're also seeking and growing and working on themselves, right? These shared experiences can lead to meaningful relationships, right? Not just great relationships, but also can lead to great partnerships, great marriages, and so forth, and very supporting people around you enriches your life. So it encompasses all three, like I was talking about. You take care of you first, your relationships, your community, right? So so yeah, so today you've learned valuable tools to manage stress, unlock your inner power, and create lasting joy. And remember, small steps can lead to significant transformations. And I developed a system that gets greater self-awareness, increased confidence, clear life visions without, living with self-doubt, feeling stuck in life, unfulfilled, struggling with negative beliefs, so that you can have lasting joy, fulfillment, authentic living, empowerment, personal growth, in as little as 30 days, even if skepticism and fear were your parents. So I'm talking about MEvolution. And um, MEvolution Program offers a structured approach to mastering your stress, discovering your inner power, and designing your best life. With expert guidance and supportive community, you'll accelerate your progress and achieve lasting results. So we look at self-discovery, we cover empowerment, we cover clear life vision, and supportive coaching is all encompassing in this. So with self-discovery, you go into a deeper understanding of yourself and your values. Through empowerment, this is about overcoming limiting beliefs, practical tools to align your life with true self and build unshakable confidence. And with clear life vision, a clear vision of your ideal future, and develop actionable steps to get you there. Setting achievable goals is what we're about. And supportive coaching, you'll get also coaching sessions that we do, ongoing support and motivation to keep you on track. And so this is interesting stuff, right? So let me ask you this. If there was a way to speed up your self-knowledge, personal growth, and shed negative limiting beliefs with personalized weekly coaching, daily exercises, online classes with practicum transform to transform your life in as little as 30 days, would you do it? Ask yourself that. Because now you can. What have I told you? There was breathtakingly easy way to do that you won't even have to wait. And so today I want you to have deep self-discovery, empowerment, and confidence, plus aligned living and purpose. And that is through MEvolution, which is a 30-day fast track to find and awaken you. It does this. The MEvolution Program guides you through a transformative journey of self-discovery, helping you uncover your true values, passions, strengths. You'll gain a clear understanding of who you are and what you truly want from life. It also does through targeted exercises and mindset shifts. The MEvolution Program helps you to overcome limiting beliefs and build unshakable confidence. And you'll feel more empowered to take control of your life and pursue your goals with clarity and determination. It also does, MEvolution provides actionable steps to align your life with your authentic life, your authentic self, right? Setting meaningful goals that reflect your true desires. By the end of the program, you'll be living with purpose, intention, and a renewed sense of fulfillment. So without the need to feel lost and lack direction, without the need to struggle with self-limiting beliefs, and without the need to feel unfulfilled, in as little as 30 days, even if you fear, even if you have fear of failure, even if you feel too busy to commit to a program, even if you tried other programs before and they didn't work. Seems impossible, right? No. Allow me to introduce you to my one of my clients. His name is Mark Davies, and he did the beta for me in May of 2024. He's an entrepreneur, and he wrote his testimonial that I'm going to read to you guys. And he basically said participating in the MEvolution beta program was a turning point in my life. For years, I felt stuck in a rut. I was running my own business, but it wasn't fulfilling. Deep down, I knew I was capable of more, but I just couldn't figure out what that more was. MEvolution gave me the tools and framework to finally understand myself on a deeper level. The 30-day program was a well-structured journey of self-discovery. There were daily exercises from journaling to guided meditations, helping me peel back layers and uncover my true values and aspirations. What surprised me most was the impact of my confidence. As I gained clarity about who I truly was, a sense of self-belief emerged that I hadn't felt before. It empowered me to make some tough decisions. I closed down my business, which was a scary step, but it was the right one to do. Wow. Now I'm pursuing a passion project that truly excites me. It wasn't always easy. There were days when facing my limiting beliefs and insecurities was uncomfortable, but the MEvolution program offered amazing support. Miss Lee created a safe space to connect with others on the same journey, and the weekly coaching calls were invaluable. She was incredible, insightful, and helped me navigate many roadblocks I encountered. If you're feeling lost and unfulfilled, I highly recommend MEvolution. It's an investment in yourself that can have profound impact on your life. The program isn't just about self-discovery, it's about taking action and creating a life that aligns with your authentic self. Najim, thank you. Oh my God. Each time that I read this, I get teary. This is really cool, because he really did transform himself and has just been flying, and utilizing uh, the steps, utilizing the tools, and he's really come far, and I'm really, really proud of him. A lot of my clients um, don't really show themselves or, um, you know, are out there like that. These are just private people, and I respect that. So, but I really thank him for giving me his testimony, and I hope that inspires you and shows you, you know, this is amazing and it works. MEvolution works. When you do the work, it works. And I can't wait to share more with you. Another one is from Sarah Birch. She also is a beta participant, and she wrote for me, MEvolution helped me find clarity and purpose. I've never felt more aligned with who I truly am. And she was amazing. She was very busy. Like her schedule was just go, 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 go. But she actually made time. Like in those 30 days, like she was determined. She made time and she put into it. And she amazed me. I was just like, okay, girl, you good with this time management. And she really poured into the program, and it helped her with decision making in her business and in her home life, especially with her kids. Like it really helped her and pushed her to truly stay in alignment even more with herself than ever before, right? And really understanding herself. And so that was just amazing to work with her as well. Um, it, on top of her huge busy schedule, like I really, really am grateful and thankful to her. So I want to tell you, this is what's included in the program. So week one, we discuss about self-reflection and exploration. Week two is all about uncovering your true self. Week three is about awakening your inner power. And week four is integration and action. Like we're preparing you to roll out. We're preparing you to like, let's get this on, right? Because you can do it and you got this and you already implemented, right? Um, Other supported materials, you get a workbook. It's about 52 pages, and you can download it and print it out. Highly suggest print it out so you can mark all over it, write in it, do the things so it becomes your little treasure, your toolbox, your toolkit. You get 3 online video classes every week. That's segment 1, segment 2, segment 3. Each week, there are videos for you to go through from the jump. You have an introduction set of videos, and then we get into the weeks. And then the bonuses are you get 5 weekly coaching sessions. Yes, I know it's a 30-day, 4-week program, but when you signed up, I add an additional for you guys, which is an introduction one, because we got to introduce ourselves. I got to know who you are. And I go through a mapping. I get to learn you through the stars. So I get to hear what you want to focus on. I get to hear uh, your goals. I get to hear all these things. And then I dive deep into what the stars say. I'll do Vedic astrology on you. I'm doing numerology on you. I am utilizing and going to your guides and your ancestors and their messages. I'm looking at your blueprint. I do a lot of things behind the scenes. And this takes me throughout the 4 weeks of looking at seeing what needs to be realigned, adjusted, what needs to be removed, what no longer is serving you. Like I'm looking at everything, the journey, and doing the adjustments when I meet with you each week. That's my job, okay? So that you are really going through and getting what you need. You have a team that supports. So I have a team of people, not a lot, that work with me. One of them you'll learn about is Lisa. She's my admin, and you will get emails and stuff from her, and she's awesome. Um, you also will get a certificate of completion. Yep, I'm excited about those because it's a milestone and it should be celebrated. You did this 30 days and you get something to show for it that you've achieved this and that it gives you a sense of accomplishment that you can do more for yourself, right? Um, so what do I guarantee? This is what I guarantee, which is you get a lifetime access to MEvolution Program with future updates, added materials, and bonuses. There's no additional charge for this. This is because I understand it's a lifetime of growth. So especially as I learn, you learn, I put it in there for you guys. So you'll always get that. You check back in, you see something, oh my God, let me dive into that. I will always be adding. And so I'm creating something that I'm going to be adding very soon. So you guys will get those bonuses. And number 2 is extra 2 additional weeks extension to complete this program. I give it to you. I understand life happens. So no additional charge, right? You get an extra additional weeks extension to complete the program. And you'll get that with also. So I extend the coaching sessions. I'll meet with you to additional, and which is to help motivate you, inspire you, keep you on track so that you complete it and that you get completion of certificate. I really believe in that. This is a life thing. This is really transformation. I understand that changes are happening within you, and sometimes stuff happens where you may get a setback and you need an extra time. I give you that. And so good I'm not charging 30,000 for this. In fact, not even half of 30,000. So and still I'm giving you 10 times more value, more impact, more results. But there is a catch, and you can only get this price within the next 48 hours, especially for attending. And after that, the price goes back up. So the full price literally is $5,555. Right now, you get MEvolution for $4,444. All you have to do, if you use my code, which is ME20, and you pay in full, or you do a 2-month payment plan, you can get it for that price. in the next 40 hours, starting today, starting right now. So you can click the link. You go over to my website, najmahal.com, www. You see it down below, thenajmahal.com. And all you have to do, if you're not able to click here, go to my website and just click at the top. You'll see MEvolution and it'll take you there. At checkout, all you have to do is use the code ME20 if you want to pay in full or you do a 2-month plan. You can get it for $4,444, okay? And so you get instant access and lifetime access to all this, which is week 1, self-reflection and exploration, week 2, uncovering your true self, week 3, awakening your inner power, week 4, integration and action. You get 1 downloadable printable workbook, it's 52 pages, 3 online video classes each week, 5 weekly coaching sessions with me, team support, certificate of completion sent to you after finishing the program, lifetime access to MEvolution Program, future updates, added materials and bonuses, and extra 2 additional weeks of extension to help you complete the program if needed. Right now, all this for $4,444. Again, if you're paying in full or a 2-month payment plan, you can do that. We have other payment plans, and I'll go over that in a minute. You can get it all instantly if you do the full or the 2-month. And start using it within the next 60 seconds. Literally, you can start right now, meaning like, let's set up a scheduler time, let's get you started, you know? And you can start immediately. If all this program did was help you overcome your limiting beliefs or get you from feeling stressed to being empowered, or finally allow you to break free from feeling lost and unfulfilled, would you agree that $4,444 is a tiny price to pay? It's almost insignificant, really. So you only have 3 options really at this point. Number 1 is you can decide to do nothing and keep running after lifeless hacks, hoping they will help you crack the code of fulfillment. But we both know that's a one-way, no refund ticket to no villa, right? Or you can try to implement the system of MEvolution on your own. It might actually work. Actually, it will work better than what you've been doing. But sometimes something tells me that better isn't good enough, right? Or you can get everything included that I said today with MEvolution Program that gets to speed up your self-knowledge, personal growth, shed negative limiting beliefs with personalized weekly coaching, daily exercises, online classes with practicum to transform your life in as little as 30 days, right? The choice is yours. I leave it to you today. And remember, you get all this, as I said before, which is each week, self-reflection on week 1, week 2, uncovering your true self, week 3, awakening your inner power, week 4, integration action. You get 1 downloadable printable workbook, 52 pages, 3 online video classes each week, 5 coaching sessions with me, team support, certificate of completion upon finishing the program, lifetime access to MEvolution Program with feature updates, added materials and bonuses, and extra 2 additional weeks if needed to complete the program. And that is what I offer you today, guys, like this whole package today. And so I want to go quickly over the other payment plans. We have a 3-month, a 5-month, and a 6-month payment plan. If you're interested, I do offer those options, and the codes are there. So if you're doing a 3-month, you're going to get 15% off, and you use the code ME15A, literally ME15A. And if you're going to do the 5 or 6-month payment plan, it's Me15B. And you'll be getting 15% off if you sign up today for that, okay? And so if you have any questions, I know I got some questions sent to me, and I want to do that. So I'm going to close this out. Hold on one second. Look like I don't be able to do this right. End the show. Okay. Um, get to where I was, if I can. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I got that. Uh, okay. Stop sharing. Okay. I'm here. I hope you saw that. Like I'm still trying to understand this, but I hope you guys saw that. Because we're doing this also on YouTube. Gosh, y'all, like I hope y'all saw that. Let me know if y'all did. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, yes. Uh, uh, okay. Um, all right. So let's continue. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you guys enjoyed that. Let me know wherever you were watching this if you enjoyed that. Um, and because I'm like doing both here, presentation here and presentation out here. So let me know you guys enjoyed that, and I would love to hear from you. You can post your questions down below, but I'm going to go over some of the questions that was sent to me. Let me pull them up. I think a lot of them are ones I've answered before, so I have no, it's cool. I'm going to answer them again for you guys. So a question came in, who's MEvolution Program for? It's programs for literally anyone seeking personal growth, self-discovery, and a deeper connection with their true self, regardless of age and their background. Like it's for anyone that's seeking personal growth, literally. If you're a high achiever, if you're a driven person, if you're a change maker, if you're just someone that just wants to elevate yourself, this is for you. So what can I expect by the end of the program? By the end of the program, you'll have a deeper understanding of who you are, your values, your beliefs, your strengths, your weaknesses, your passions. You'll have actionable steps and a plan to align your life with your authentic self. So like literally going forward, after the 30 days, you should be rocking and rolling. You already know because you've done it through the 30 days of that implementation, and it doesn't stop. You continue. You continue it. It doesn't stop. Like there's other courses out there and other teaching medallions where people start it, people do it, and then they stop because the course is finished. And we're not about that. 30 days is to fast track you. That means to level you up so that you continue going, right? You shouldn't stop. There's nothing to stop about because it's an implementation that you start from the jump, right? Implementing so you continue to grow and evolve and expand. So stopping is not in our equation. You've got to continue it. Um, so um, let's see here. How much time do I need to put in each day? So the program is designed to fit your busy schedule, literally like I was talking about Sarah Birch. And it requires about 30 to 60 minutes each day. Or if you want to do more, it's up to you. But about 30 to 60 minutes, meaning like you'll watch one of the class videos. So if you're in week 1, there's a class video. So you do segment 1. Segment 1 is approximately about each of those videos are approximately between 5 to 8 minutes or so, or maybe 10 minutes. I'll give that right all around. And so after that, you implement. There may be an assignment in that video. You do it right after. And then you go over to your notebook and you look at what day you are on for week 1, right? And on that particular day, you do the assignment. And so literally it can take you 30 minutes or up to 60 minutes. Some people, they have more time, so they'll go further. And so it's up to you. It's you putting in the time for you, right? It's not putting in time for the program. It's you putting in time for you in the program. And that's how it works. Um, Another question came in, can I join the program if I miss this launch or I'm not able to sign up today for the launch? Yes. Oh, you talked about the special. So yeah, if you're not able to do this special in the next 48 hours, it's fine. You can join the program anytime. And yeah, so you don't have to worry about this. The thing about this, you get that deal, you get that discount, um, and which can be helpful for your pocket if that's important to you. If it's not important to you, it's not a big deal. You can sign up anytime you're ready to. All right. All right. So, are there any live sessions included in the program? Yes. There are live sessions and Q&A with me each week. So literally you get access to me, right? You sign up, you get access to me. So what does that mean? You get, as I said, 5 weekly coaching sessions with me, right? If during the week you need to talk to me about something or ask me something, you have my you'll have my mobile number and you can text me if you need to. It's not a problem. If you need to talk to me real quickly and, need to ask me a question, you can definitely call me directly. Like, I'm open to that for those that are in the MEvolution program. Um, how can I track my progress in the Oh, I'm so sorry. It didn't show. Oh man. I hope it worked. Oh no. I hope it worked. I will look in the back. I hope it worked. I'm hoping. Okay. Either way, let's check out the replay after and we'll send it to you. I hope it went through. If not, I will do this again. Don't worry. I will do this again. Um, Will I have access to the program materials after 30 days? Yes, you will. You have a lifetime access to the program and materials so you can revisit the content anytime. And yeah, and then there was another, hold on, I'm sorry guys, let me just see what the other question that came in. I saw it. Um, Give me 1 second. Um, Someone was asking, oh, what if I'm too busy to commit to the program? Okay, so this is like for you to understand you, like, is this what you need? Is this what you need for you? Um, is the question. Is this what you desire for you? Uh do you desire growth within your life? Do you desire a change within your life? Do you desire this? So I like literally what I'm gonna say to you is like the MEvolution is designed to fit into anybody's busy schedule. It offers flexibility, learning options, and it's tailored to your specific needs. So investing a small amount of time each day can lead to a significant transformation in your life, right? So remember, self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity for sustainable success, right? This is not something luxury to do. This is something like it's a necessity, right? Growing, the same as you grow your business, you need to put time into your business to grow your business. Same, you got to put time into you to grow you, right? This is a necessity, right? It's not a luxury at all, right? So you have to decide what is a necessity for you. And personal transformation is a necessity. All right. The other question, okay, so someone said, I'm not sure if this program is right for me. All right, so there's the MEvolution has a wide range of for individuals, and it offers whatever is needed, including um, those that are driven or high achievers or change makers or just individuals that just want to grow, right? So this is about seeking personal growth and seeking growth for your well-being, and it offers a comprehensive approach that addresses common challenges in your life, and for others that face this on a daily basis, right? So if you want, you can learn more about the program's benefits. You can go over to my website. You can check out the testimonials, or we can do like a 15-minute free consultation. If you like to do that, like I'm open. But it's all about seeing what's going on in your life, paying attention to that, and deciding what that is for you. Okay. Um, yeah, I would suggest that. And then this other question that came in. Okay, so this person says, I've tried other programs before and they didn't work. Why does yours? Okay. Um, so MEvolution does a unique approach and offers supportive coaching, okay, and personalized guidance. Like, this is important. This is what I do, right? It's me. You're not getting um 10 others of me, you're getting me. Me. Absolutely me, right? I am going to look at everything. So our proven method and experiences, especially there's a track record of other people that have taken this program and other programs that I've offered and have transformed their lives. I have a client right now who took two of my other programs in the past. Her life has transformed. She is doing right now, I think she's doing like sound bowls to so many people. She's doing classes everywhere. When I say transform. And she keeps me posted with everything that she's doing. And why? Because she's done the work and put the herself in it to do the work. Even when she was like, I don't know if I could keep up, but she did, you know? So um I know this work works. I'll say it like that. It's a proven method. It does work and it's lasting results. This is not a fad. This is lasting results that you will achieve, right? Because you too are putting in the work. So I'm side by side with you, and um, and I'm with you to help you remove the blockages of you out the way, so that you who do desire for change comes through, right? Because a lot of times we'll just say, "Oh, I've tried other programs and it didn't work." I'm not an other program. I am MEvolution. That's how I look at it. I am MEvolution because I did the work on me first. It's hard for me to teach others if I didn't do it. I have to do it in order to know how to teach it and do it for you. So, literally, I would say, do not let the past deter you from you trying something that is actually going to help you, right? And make a significant change in your life. Um, I would really look at that, like look and see what did the other programs do and what is this that you're seeing right now. You can look at all my websites, you can look at all my social media, you can talk to me, and really get a feel. But what does your inner self say? What does your inner self pull for? Start there. And as I said, if you're still unsure, let's take action. Set up a 15 consultation, free consultation with me if you'd like to. And we can discuss it even further and look at what your specific needs and goals are and determine if the MEvolution is for you. We can do that. I am so open to that. So I really want you to see like, well, and this is for everyone, like you, as I said from the beginning, I want you to look at your life, right? Before we started. Look at your life as I'm going through this master class, right? Look at your life. What does it say for you? What does it mean for you? You know, and I really want you to take a moment and see what you got from this master class, implement it, and then decide. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for attending. If you have any more questions, please put it down below. I definitely will answer for you guys. And I look forward to working with you. If you did not see the slides, I apologize. I will get this right next time. I will do this again, inshallah, and so that we'll get it right. So I'm trying something new, and I hope you guys it will work. So we'll see in the replay if it did come through for you guys. All right. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.